They look ordinary: a doll, a painting, a chair, a piece of jewelry. But behind them lie stories of tragedy, misfortune, and fear. These are the world's most infamous cursed objects, and their chilling tales continue to haunt us today. 1. Annabelle the Doll. In the 1970s, a young nurse received a raggedy doll as a gift. Soon after, strange things began to happen. Notes appeared, objects moved, and the doll seemed to change positions on its own. Frightened, the owners called paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. They declared the doll was possessed by a dark entity. Annabelle is now locked inside a glass case in the Warrens' Occult Museum, with a sign that warns, "Do not open." But even sealed away, many believe her curse is still alive. To hear more about the doll's sinister side, stay tuned for more. Then be sure to stay tuned for more. 2. The Crying Boy Painting. In the 1980s, reports spread across the UK of house fires. Yet in every case, one thing survived the flames: a painting of a young boy with tears in his eyes. Firefighters began to believe the painting itself was cursed. Was it coincidence, or was the boy's sorrow a warning? Even today, many refuse to hang the crying boy in their homes. 3. The Dybbuk Box. An antique wine cabinet, purchased at an estate sale in 2001, soon became infamous. Its new owner reported terrifying nightmares, strange odors, and even unexplained health problems. Later owners claimed to experience shadows, whispers, and extreme misfortune. The box is said to contain a Dybbuk, a restless spirit from Jewish folklore. It inspired movies like The Possession, but for some, the terror is no Hollywood fiction. For more terrifying tales of the supernatural, make sure you stay tuned for more. And if you dare to explore the darkest corners of the internet, there are even more disturbing stories waiting to be found. Here are 3 of the creepiest websites you can visit right now. 4. Creepypasta Wiki. If you love all things horror, then you'll adore this wiki. It's a collaborative project that aims to archive creepypastas, those unnerving stories that are perfect for sharing around a campfire. But be careful which tale you choose, because some are guaranteed to leave you sleepless for the rest of the night. 5. Reddit's No Sleep section. No need to stay up all night here. Just head over to Reddit's No Sleep section for a healthy dose of scary. Users post short stories intended to give you nightmares, and they're often so realistic that you won't be able to tell if they're true or not. 6. Unfiction. This website is full of unsettling first-person accounts of supposed paranormal activity. From ghosts to goblins, users share their frightening experiences with the world. So if you want to hear tales that are straight from the source of all things spooky, then Unfiction is the place to be. Now that you've braved the darkest depths of the web, it's time to return to the video. But don't forget, these terrifying websites are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to exploring the world of online horror. With so many creepy crawlies lurking in the digital shadows, who knows what other chilling sights you might stumble upon? Maybe you'll find yourself face to face with a virtual nightmare that makes all your worst fears come to life. So go ahead, take a peek behind the screen and see what scares await you in the comments below. Have you ever seen anything truly terrifying on the internet? Let us know in the comments and stay tuned for more spine-chilling tales. Now it's time to turn off the lights and lock your doors. The scariest part of this story isn't over yet. There are certain objects that throughout history have been believed to bring nothing but bad luck, pain, and suffering to their owners. And today I'm going to share with you the chilling true stories behind some of the most infamous cursed objects in history. But before we begin, please make sure to subscribe so you're always in the loop for our latest stories. And now let's start with number 4, the Hope Diamond. I know you probably think that diamonds are forever, but this one may be cursed. The Hope Diamond is one of the world's most famous gems, famed for its intense blue color and legendary reputation. In the early 19th century, the Hope Diamond made its way into the hands of wealthy Europeans. Its new owner's sudden good fortune turned to misfortune as he lost his entire fortune in a single day, prompting him to sell the diamond to cover his losses. It then passed through several more owners who also experienced tragic events such as the French Revolution and the sinking of the Titanic, which resulted in the death of over 1,500 people. Some say the diamond's curse dates back to 1668 when a French jeweler first cut the stone from a larger rough diamond. Legend has it that he stole the stone from an idol in a Hindu temple in India, which may have angered the deity and doomed the diamond forever. Whatever its origins, the Hope Diamond has been linked to a series of unfortunate events. Its curse is said to be passed on to anyone who possesses it, bringing them bad luck and misfortune. For centuries, the Hope Diamond remained hidden, only surfacing from time to time before disappearing again. It wasn't until 1898 that it was purchased by the American financier Henry Phillips, who displayed it prominently at his New York mansion. Phillips enjoyed the diamond for only a short time before his untimely death, which led many to believe that the curse had claimed another victim. In 1911, the Hope Diamond was donated to the Smithsonian Institution where it resides today. Despite its controversial past, the Hope Diamond continues to captivate visitors to the Smithsonian Museum. Its deep blue color and legendary reputation make it one of the most popular exhibits in the museum's collection. But some say the curse lives on, waiting for its next victim. And now we're going to move on to number 3, the Die Busters. Have you ever heard of the Devil's Trap or the Witch's Ladder? What about the Nuremberg Hex? These items may sound like props from a horror movie, but they're actually all names for the same thing, a pentagram. The pentagram is a 5-pointed star inscribed inside a circle. Depending on how it's drawn, it can represent a variety of things, including nature, Islam, Judaism, Native American cultures, and even Satanism. If you draw the lines connecting each point, you get a 5-pointed star. But if you connect the outer circle to the center point, you get a 6-pointed star, also known as a hexagram. In the case of the pentagram, the 5 points are thought to represent earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. This symbol has been used by various cultures throughout history for different purposes, such as protection against evil spirits or as a symbol of religious beliefs. In some cases, however, people have taken the pentagram and twisted it into something sinister, using it as a tool for dark magic or summoning demons. As a result, some believe that the pentagram is cursed and should be avoided at all costs. It's believed that the pentagram was first used by witches during the Salem witch trials in the 17th century. They would draw the symbol on their property lines to mark their territory and keep other witches out. In modern times, the pentagram is still associated with Satanism and other forms of dark magic. Some say that anyone who owns a pentagram is inviting evil spirits into their life. Regardless of its original intent, the pentagram remains a powerful symbol in modern culture, and its use in witchcraft has given it a reputation for being cursed. And now we're going to move on to number 2, the demon mirror. Mirrors have been used by humans for thousands of years, not only as a way to see ourselves, but also as a way to peer into the unknown. Mirrors have long been associated with the supernatural, often seen as portals to other realms or dimensions. One of the most famous haunted mirrors is the demon mirror, also known as the Mirror of the Infernale. The mirror was allegedly created in the 15th century by an alchemist who accidentally unleashed a demon while performing a ritual. The demon became trapped in the mirror, and anyone who looked into it risked being possessed by the entity. Another haunted mirror is the ghost mirror, which is said to have been used by a witch to communicate with spirits. Those who gaze too long into its depths are said to see the ghosts of those who came before them. And then there's the wishing mirror, which is said to grant wishes to those who look into it. However, the wishes often come with a dark twist, and those who use it for selfish reasons are cursed. Regardless of the type of mirror, one thing is certain: mirrors can be dangerous, so please be careful when looking into the unknown. And now we're going to move on to our final story, the curse of the Pharaoh's tomb. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 captivated the world and sparked a fascination with ancient Egypt, but it also unleashed a curse that claimed the lives of several key players in the discovery. It all began when Howard Carter and his team uncovered the entrance to the tomb, hidden deep within the Valley of the Kings. As they descended into the darkness, they unwittingly unleashed a malevolent force that would haunt them for years to come. The curse of the Pharaoh's tomb is said to have claimed the lives of several people involved in its discovery. Lord Carnarvon, who funded the excavation, died suddenly after being bitten by a mosquito. Carter himself survived, but he too suffered from strange ailments. Others involved in the dig also perished under mysterious circumstances, leading many to believe that the tomb was cursed. This curse is said to have originated in ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. It was believed that the pharaohs were divine rulers and that their tombs were protected by powerful magic. It was forbidden to disturb their eternal rest, and anyone who did so would face the wrath of the gods. In the case of Tutankhamun's tomb, the curse took the form of a mummy's curse. It was believed that the pharaoh's spirit would rise from the dead and seek revenge on those who disturbed his tomb. As soon as Carter and his team entered the tomb, they began to experience strange and unexplainable phenomena. Some say that the discovery of the tomb unleashed a malevolent spirit that caused these events to happen. Others believe that it was simply a case of coincidence. Whatever the truth may be, the curse of the pharaoh's tomb remains a popular subject in books, movies, and TV shows. The idea of unleashing an ancient curse by disturbing a pharaoh's eternal rest is a compelling one, and it's sure to continue to capture our imaginations for years to come. Now it's time to make your voice heard. Which of these stories was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe so you're always in the loop for our latest stories.